Hey there, people. So today I'm finally going to show you how to get Shroomite armor. And basically what you're going to need for Shroomite armor is a lot of glowing mushrooms and a lot of chlorophyte ore to create Shroomite bars, chlorophyte bars, and then Shroomite bars. And you're going to have defeated Plantera, of course, as well. So I have done that, as you'll have seen recently. And once you've done that, you're going to also need a 1 platinum to buy right here from your truffle NPC in your surface mushroom biome. You're going to need to buy the auto hammer. So that costs 1 platinum, lots of money. Thankfully, I've gotten a bunch of money from events recently, so there we go. Got my auto hammer. I've also collected lots of glowing mushrooms, but if you need a bunch more, easy way to do that is to, again, in your surface mushroom biome, you're going to have these giant mushrooms, and they'll give you lots of glowing mushrooms. So I'm going to collect a few more while I'm here. And just use your axe and cut these down as if they were trees, but they'll give you glowing mushrooms. And you can see actually here, you need so many glowing mushrooms that I expanded my surface mushroom biome just so that it would grow more of these trees, because I needed, as you can see, I have well over 1,000 glowing mushrooms now in my inventory. And I'm going to need all of them for everything that I'm going to try to build right now. So to build a basic Shroomite armor set, it has 3 different pieces of headgear. You know, like a lot of the hard mode ore-based armors, you'll have different headpieces, except that in this case, all of them are for ranged weaponry. So let me show you here now. What I'm going to need first is to put my chlorophyte ore, which I've got tons here, into chlorophyte bars. Now, again, a trick here is you can just right-click, turn it all into chlorophyte bars there. So that's 89. You don't need that many. To do a basic set, you're going to need 54 Shroomite bars, which is 1 chlorophyte bar plus 15 glowing mushrooms for each of those bars. So now you can see that here. 1 chlorophyte bar plus 15 glowing mushrooms is 1 Shroomite bar. Now I'm going to make as many of those as I can make. And that's 89 as well. I did have just enough glowing mushrooms to do that. But to do the basic set with 1 headpiece, you're going to need 54 Shroomite bars, which means 54 chlorophyte bars, and 810 glowing mushrooms. Now, if you want to do with all 3 headpieces, you're going to need 78 Shroomite bars, again, 78 chlorophyte bars plus 1170 glowing mushrooms. So you're going to need a lot of glowing mushrooms. You can also make the Shroomite digging claw and the hoverboard. I will show you how to do that. To craft the actual equipment, you're going to want to go over here to your hard mode anvil, your mithril or orichalcum anvil, whichever you had. And here we go. So I'm going to make the hoverboard just for kicks. So that's 18 Shroomite bars plus 20 souls of flight. That's why I had 20 of those ready in my inventory. Just go ahead and do that. I'll show you that in a bit, how that works. You can also make the Shroomite digging claw, which, as you can see, basically it's like a drill or a pickaxe, but it's really, really fast. On the other hand, as you can see in the stats there, it's -1 range, so it's got a shorter range, but it's very, very fast. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, you'll see here, again, each piece of headgear is actually for a different type of ranged weaponry, and so that's unique for Shroomite armor. It's not, you know, one is melee and one is magic and one is ranged. They're all ranged for Shroomite armor, so you only want to do Shroomite armor if you're going with ranged weaponry, which I am. And uniquely, actually, for as far as I know, any set of armor in the game, there's 3 different headpieces, but they all have the same defense. They're all 11 defense for the headpiece. So let's see. I'm not going to do the arrow one right now. I don't have quite that much ready here. So I will do bullets because I've got my Uzi ready, and I'll probably do some more guns. I'm going to do the breastplate, 24 defense. So you can see, basically each of these headpieces is going to do 15% increase for that type of ranged weapon and plus 5% critical strike chance. And you can see it's the same idea here. So there's bullets, arrows, and rockets. Then the breastplate does 13% range critical strike chance, 20% chance not to consume ammo. And then the leggings are 16% range critical strike chance, 12% increased movement speed. So it's 18 bars for the leggings, 24 bars for the breastplate, and 12 for each of the headpieces. So there we are. Let's see, yeah, I do have enough left. I wanted to do the rockets as well because I do have rockets. Probably eventually I'm going to want to do the arrows because there will be some uses for that, but I'll get into that later. So, set bonus. Let's put one of these on. There we go. So I've gone with the bullet. Set bonus is a stealth mode. So you can see I've disappeared. Basically, you have to stand still to activate stealth mode. And it's not just stealth mode, but when you're standing still, it decreases the chance that enemies will target you, of course, because they're not supposed to be able to see you. It also gradually boosts up to 60% increased damage and up to 10% extra critical strike chance while you're in stealth. That's for both your weapon and ammo damage. So you can actually combine that on both factors. And the only thing is it fades quickly once you either move or are damaged. So basically, if you're standing still and if you can afford to stand still, you're going to get a huge boost in damage. So, yeah, that's basically that. It's one set of armor with 3 different headpieces. All have the same defense, but each headpiece is for a different type of ranged weaponry, and they all have the same defense. So, yeah, the stealth mode thing is the huge boost. I mean, it's a good set already, but when you factor in that huge stealth boost, it's going to be incredible. So there you go. That's how you do it. And yeah, use your surface mushroom biome. There, you can go around if you need to farm that many mushrooms. Go around to your other underground mushroom biomes as well. I did. I had to hunt around for quite a while to get enough glowing mushrooms. But and of course, I used my chlorophyte farm, which you can see in my other episode on how to make a chlorophyte farm. I used that to get so much chlorophyte. Quite a lot as well. Oh yeah, and I was going to show you the hoverboard, so let's check that out. We'll just swap that in. I probably could have just right-clicked there. So there we are. I'm on my hoverboard. Ooh. It's Back to the Future or something. It's basically the same as wings. It's just, I think, a little faster laterally. But anyway, it's the same idea. See, I can use my wings and then I'll fly. And you'll notice with the Shroomite armor as well, you've got that little like blurring effect just to make you look cool. Works on the wings as well. So that's how you do it. Pretty quick. Pretty quick and simple. You're just going to need a lot of money and some glowing mushrooms, and of course it's after Plantera. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.